Good evening, Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. I'm meteorologist Lucas Bostwick. We're taking a live look at radar this evening, and we can see that we have basically just one decent shower that's just to the kind of north of Livingston and southwest of Lufkin. And really and truly, there's just not been a lot of activity overall today, but we do think that's going to change going forward for tomorrow. In fact, we'll get to that in a minute, but first let's talk about current temperatures, sponsored by Do Good Credit Union. And we can see that there are lots of 80s out there, a few 90s as well, so still pretty warm out there this evening. Out to our east, it's a little bit cooler where there's been more showers, like Lafayette's 80 degrees and New Iberia is 78. Radar and satellite over the past 3 hours shows that we've had a few showers and storms pop up, but it kind of was split with an area more to the west of the coverage zone and then also an area on the eastern edge of the coverage zone. So kind of missed in between, but we do think that that's going to change pretty likely towards tomorrow. We do still see that one shower up there around the northeast of Livingston. Our futurecast, though, is showing that we will have kind of scattered showers and storms possible throughout the evening hours. And then towards morning, we do expect some storms that could start to develop along the coast, also possibly further north around Lake Sam Rayburn. And as the day progresses, we do see that those showers and storms continue to build, and we have quite a few showers and storms within the region all across Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. And as the day continues, we still see that those showers and storms continue to progress, and we will still have the chance of rain in our forecast. However, going forward, as we get towards Wednesday, we should see a pretty big pattern change as far as rainfall is concerned. The wind flow aloft should become more northwesterly, which will give us a shot of drier air and also some slightly cooler air. So we should start to feel a little bit more comfortable towards the mid and latter part of this upcoming week. And that'll mean for sure it won't be as muggy out there. Now, as far as atmospheric moisture is concerned, we see that tomorrow we have lots of atmospheric moisture in place. And as we get into Sunday, we see that atmospheric moisture is still there. It's just not leaving right away. And even when we get into Monday, we still see it's remaining. In fact, if anything, it looks like it might be even a little bit higher. We might be looking at some slightly higher rain chances for Southeast Texas in a lot of areas. And then we start to see that moisture pushes out finally on Tuesday. So we should start to finally see some drier weather going to Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we get even more dry air coming in from the north and northwest. So that'll be some good news if you're looking for some drier weather. And we see that Thursday, too, that dry air is not going away anytime soon. So we'll continue to see that in our forecast. The lows tonight, they're going to be in the lower 70s in general, maybe a couple of upper 60s possible. We'll see about that. It might happen in a few places. And then around 80 at the beach. Tomorrow, though, it shouldn't be that hot. It actually should be in a lot of areas in the upper 80s just because we are expecting to have a lot of showers and storms, possibly mid 80s for highs in a few areas. So hopefully we'll see that and it won't be quite as hot. But further southwest, where there is going to be a little bit less coverage until later in the day, you might get into the lower 90s. So that will be the general trend. Our 7-day outlook, though, it calls for a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms for Southeast Texas tomorrow, a high of 89. Then on Sunday, it's 50%. Monday, 60%. So we're actually increasing chances now on Monday. Then finally, that dry air arrives on Tuesday, pushes all that moisture out of here, and we're finally starting to have some more comfortable air temperatures as far as how it feels with the humidity. And look at that, lows in the 60s starting on Tuesday morning. And the same for Southwest Louisiana, 50% chance of showers and storms tomorrow, and then 30% Monday, increasing back to 50 on Sunday, and then increasing to 50 on Monday, and then starting to dry out on Tuesday. And especially by Wednesday and Thursday, Friday, we're starting to have a lot better weather. And those lows are in the 60s. Well, everyone, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@GulfCoastWX. A shout out to all of our sponsors, including HB Neal Construction. And we will see you again tomorrow. Have a good evening.